Hey guys, Smart Ninja 000 here, and today we are going to be adding the last two wand features. If you don't know what this is the Wizard Pack. It is basically a command mod pack, but it's with, but it's not mods, it's commands. And yeah, you can see we've done a lot of work on it. So why don't I get right into it? Actually, before I get right into it, I want to show off the new texture I added. This is what is going to be for probably the longest amount of time. The Yeti, I believe it is 12, no, it is 11. There we go. This is the Yeti model. It's 100% done. Hasn't really changed that much. You'll notice it's got slight transparency over here in its arms. Actually looking into snow, and I really like that. And let me actually put it on my head. Armor dot head, diamond toe, damage 11. You can see the transparency better here, and you'll notice there's also some transparency here and on the top of the head there's a little bit. So it's really cool. I like it. But that's not all. We of course also have redone the way wands are given. I don't think I did show this off in the last recipe, but I added a new namespace, which is give. So now instead of doing give, or no, instead of doing pack give \wands, instead of giving us everything, if we want a particular wand, we do function give colon, and then we do wands. This will give us all the wands. Then we do \air, that gives us all the air wands, and then we can even do it. Here's our air wand with secondary of fire, and of course it works perfectly. So that's pretty cool. Now I still have to add something for the cooldown, because you'll notice I'm right now right clicking, but there's no message popping up that says cooldown, wait a couple seconds. We still have to add that, but that's not going to be for a little bit. Today's video we're going to be working on adding these two ones, and the reason we haven't done these yet is because it requires another scoreboard, and we already have, let's see, how many do we have? 20 scoreboards as of now. So we're working our way up. So this, why don't we actually add them right now? So scoreboard objectives, add, this is, I believe we want to do, why don't we call it, how do we format? Spec timer? Why don't we do that? Oh, it's probably a dummy. And we want to add ice timer dummy. So what these are going to be for is when you have your water and your earth wand. So here, let me do that. Water \earth. I really like this method. It's so clean. When you click with it, the nearest mob will be put into an ice cage, essentially. Now we're not going to do this in functions, we're just going to do this in-game, and then I'll switch it over to functions on my own time. And that's what we'll do for this one too. So it's going to be cool. So now we have to do, let's get started. Since we already have the wand out, we're just going to start with this. So all we have to do is, we have to do probably, yeah, let's do this. So execute. Oh, you know what? Let's actually grab this. Not that one. Which one? Let's see. So removes lots of fire. This one, I don't really. We'll have to see. This one keeps changing. I don't know what to do for this one. So far, right now it just removes fire and lava. But I'm looking for nearby mobs fire. Yeah, that's the one we want. So now what we do is now we actually get rid of this, and we want to run. Alright, so selected item, secondary, I believe it's earth, and the primary is water. Oh yeah, we should probably add you know what? I'm just going to grab it from the function, because that'll be formatted correctly. Here we are. If you didn't see this, it's a little bit hard to see, but I'm not trying to. And here's our command. We're just going to copy you and paste it in. Now you might think that actually did nothing, but it got the formatting correct for the use one and the cooldown and stuff. So secondary, I believe, is earth, and the primary is water. Now eventually they'll remove right click detection with this stat update, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but that's why you do it in functions, because I'm going to do a search and replace to replace it, because it might if it's going to come down to right click detection, I'm not going to use diamond hose probably. Oh, I might use diamond since we have it so early on. I might just use the 4 first textures, because this is, if I just give myself a diamond toe, you can see the first damage value. It wouldn't be too hard to change, because this is just the empty wand, and I can make that, and then we just have our orbs. So it's not hard to move it, since we don't have any recipes, and we haven't actually started on the mobs yet. So I think we might do that. We'll have to see. So yeah. So now we want to make it, yeah, I guess 5's, why don't we make it 8? Should be all, or should just be, yeah, I guess we can do all. I mean, that'd be really cool. At S, as at E. We actually want to change this to at E. But yeah, so run, summon armor stand. We want to make it invisible marker. We want to give it a custom tag, and that will be ice timer, and I think that's pretty much it. Now we're not actually going to power this, just for sake. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I'm going to say this real quick, so let's just cut. There were a bunch of new textures added. You can already see that. The more I look at them, the more I like them. I don't know. I think it could really. I think it's very helpful. I think it's nice, but you can see it's actually already working with the pack, which is nice. There's obviously some bugs with it, but look at that little wand. So yes, it does actually work. It's compatible with the pack. Now we do have some slight bugs with the stone. I don't actually think the cobblestone is the new cobblestone, but I'm not sure. This is kind of cool too. Okay, so I just took a little break and I'm back. But I mean, the textures. Okay, move my mic, sorry. It looks cool. The wands are really nice. I think I like it more this way, actually. The wands especially. And look at the gold. The gold's the new gold model, if you haven't seen that. It looks cool. It's really cool. I actually did a video about these textures, so you can check that out. Although, I'm missing some of the textures because I played in a snapshot. Just look at this, guys. Now, this didn't change, but the snow. It's gonna be cool. I think I'm actually gonna keep this texture pack on for the rest of the episode, but it's pretty good. It's good. It's a very good texture pack. I mean, but anyway, speaking of texture packs, I think what we're gonna end up doing for the wizard pack actually is have optional texture packs, so you can play with the default. So without this, you can play with the one with this. So once they release that, you'll be able to do it with this, and you'll also be able to play with maybe a custom one that I make. I don't know, maybe like a medieval looking one. And of course, I'm going to change, like, the models will not change. The models will always be the same, but as you can see, like, the sort of the textures in the models do change, which is really cool. Oh, it's just so cool. But the things that will change will be, like, I might change the way the gems look, maybe make them look, I mean, they do work, but they don't fit with what this looks like, I feel. Here, let me just grab, where's the emerald? It works, but it doesn't work with this. It needs to be more shiny, I guess. Because look at these diamonds. These diamonds look very different. Now these models, I haven't seen any difference with. Cobblestone, maybe slightly. The thing is, its head isn't actually going to look different. But the other stuff might. And the Yeti actually should look slightly different too, but we're wasting a little bit of time, but I think it'll be. Yeah, this is the new snow. It's not as obvious, but if I throw it down, you can see it's got more of a smooth texture. I don't know. I think it's cool. I'm gonna keep this on for the rest of the episode. You know, the more I look at this, I feel like this could really work for Minecraft. Especially the feather. The feather looks so cool. I mean, really like the feather. I don't know why so much, but it's just cool. Um, so, because I mean, you can tell what everything is. I mean, this after like a couple tries. But yeah. Okay, so why don't we actually get into what we were working on? So, ice timer. We want to do. They changed command blocks too. Looks like they changed it. I don't know if that's just me or not. We want to do scoreboard, players. Oh, you know, I had a really good idea for this, ice. So if I just, is there? If I do ice, can we do what's it called? Frosted ice? Can we not give ourselves frosted ice? Okay, I'll just have to set it for this demonstration. So set block, frosted ice, and then you can see that's what it looks like. And then if we just increase the age, 1. See, this looks cool. Oh, it's actually doing it itself. Oh, and then it went to water, but yeah, you can get the gist of it. If we set it to age of 1, is it not going to crack on its own? Looks like it doesn't crack on its own. That's weird. But yeah, we can make it. We can basically make the ice crack itself. So I think that could be cool. But first, what we need to do is we need to do scoreboard players add at e tag equal ice timer. Ice timer. We still don't have tab autocomplete 1. Okay, so then we want to, now we're just going to add this kill at e tag equals ice timer scores equal. Then we want to do, I believe it is ice timer equals 2. Alright, now we have to be really fast about this in case we accidentally break something. So now we're going to give at p. Oh wait, we have the function. Function give ones backslash water backslash earth. I believe it is. Right? Water, earth, yeah. So now we just want to summon our good old friend Creeper. Okay. I did not see an armor stand be summoned. We can, why don't we do say ID tag equal ice timer. No, we're not getting an armor stand, otherwise this would flicker. Why don't we try at A, use wand 1, selected item, secondary earth, damage 2, at S, at E, run, summon armor stand. So now we need to break this part, I guess. Or you know what, let's just copy this. We can just change this to that. It's not saying us. Okay. Use wand, secondary earth, damage 2. Let's check. 2, and earth, yeah. It's so weird. Damage 2, cooldown. Oh. Of course. You can see as soon as we do it. Okay, so we're going to have to write this into the function, actually, for this to work. Okay, here we are in the function. Now, I guess we should probably put it up here with the water. No, it's up higher. Here it is. Now, this is water, fire, it goes right here. So, let me copy the command. Okay, then we want to paste this in. And if I just save this, okay, now we should get the armor stand to summon. Okay, we have to change this back to ID tag equal ice timer. And we come over to our creeper. We did not get a message. Huh. That's probably because we forgot to do backslash reload. We reload. Whoa, lag spike. Let's actually not do it at the armor stands. Yeah, we got it. We got the armor stand message. Okay. So it's summoned. Scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar, ice, timer. Now what should happen is we'll see it flicker for a sec. Yep. And we lost our wand. Okay. We can turn this off now. And we want to bump this up to something really high. And now, we have an armor stand there for a second. Perfect. Okay. So now we just want to remove this. Maybe go back to here, I guess. Oh wait, no, it needs to be at least 4. I think that's right. Yeah, that's 4. Okay. Now we want to copy this command and do execute at e tag equal ice timer comma scores equal bracket, and this is ice timer equals, and we just want to do dot 20. Is that too long? Why don't we do dot 10? And then we want to do run fill tilde missing one. Okay. Oh, and this needs to be one higher, and we want to make that, what's that called? Backslash set block coordinates frosted ice. Yeah. Frosted ice age equals 0. Replace air. Okay. Now we get our wand. I can break this now and we shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, we don't. That's just going to live forever, so we should probably. Now we can change this. So now if it's got 10 to 20, age 1. 20 to 30, age 2. What's the highest age? Ice, or frosted ice, age equal, it's 3. 2, and then we want to do, what's this number? 20 or 30, and we want to do 30 to 40, age 3, and we want this to be 40 dot dot. Now we just want to test this by getting our creeper. It died right away, the armor stand, so that means it did not work. We should have seen scores, ice timer. Interesting. What number did it go up to? It goes up to 40 easily, but these set blocks. Oh, okay. That's an easy fix. Frosted ice. Frosted ice. Frosted ice. Oh, you know what we need real quick? cooldown right now. You know, that I think that's a little bit too short. Why don't we bump that up? So to 15. 15 to 30. 30 to 45. 45 to 60. 60 and 60. Well, it escaped, but okay, I think that's pretty cool. It's a little bit short, but now we want to, I guess, this command actually doesn't do anything. But now we want to, I guess, what is it? Copy this command? Oh, we already, yeah, so now what we want to do is we want to change this to ice timer, and we want to effect give add e distance equals .1. We want to give them slowness for 3 seconds. Slowness 5. And we're going to keep the effect on just so you can see what that looks like. Oh, it died. Okay, now here's the true test. Can you farm ice with this? Obviously, it wouldn't be that great of a deal, but if you can, we don't want that to happen. You can create water. Okay. There's nothing we can really do around that, but if you want some water, you can use this. Pretty sure there's a one that gives you water. No, it doesn't. It clears water. Yeah, these are the water ones. Huh. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's pretty good. I guess we can. I love it so much. I mean, this isn't the best, but it's so nice. It's so nice. I really like this the way Minecraft's going to shape up to be. I think it'll be cool. We'll just have to see. Yeah, so why don't we just do, real quick, finish this off by making the last wand. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're not going to do the setting the player's score, because that won't be too difficult, because we can just replicate that with the command block. But we do need to do the scoreboard objectives. So this was sidebar. What was the name of it? Oh, spec timer. Scoreboard players set epi spec timer. Okay. So now what we have to do is you are going to get 3 seconds. So you'll be set to 3. 3, 2. Oh no, we should set it to 60, shouldn't we? Yeah. Why don't we do 30? Why don't we see how long 30? Because assuming there'll be some lag, it should be slightly slower. Why don't we see? Alright, let's go. So, scoreboard, players. Yeah. Scoreboard. Let's do that last. Alright, so. Scoreboard, players, remove, add a, scores equal spec timer equal one spec timer 1. Now, if I run this, yeah, and if I just set it to 30, for example, yeah, you should have long enough. Alright, this is going to be a really OP one, so we have to be careful not to make it too OP. We might even set it to lower later on. But now we want to do scoreboard, or we just want to do this easy. game mode, \game mode, not creative, spectator at A, scores equal spec timer equal 30. Okay, space, and we want to do game mode survival, assuming they are in survival, spec timer equals 1. Oh, and let's just add a nice little thing. Spec timer equals 0. Okay, and then we can add comma game mode equals spectator. Okay, so now we're not put into survival unless we're in spectator. Yep, that worked. And you know, I don't know how do I want to do this, because I want to be able to go into spectator. Should I set to 1? Score 1. Yeah, why don't we try that? Yeah, so I can go into spectator, and then what we want to do is then we want to do scoreboard players set at P spec timer 30. How high can you go up? You can be right clicking. Yeah, you probably won't get enough time. I'm just doing this for a nice little drop. Now let's say there's a cave over here. We can get into that cave. Ooh, look at the new ore. Is that even new? I don't know. So you can travel. You can't really travel up with it. It's not that good, actually. Why don't we go put this into a real world situation? Okay, so here we have someone's house. Let's see if we can get into it. Yeah, that's not difficult. Now this is something to be careful about, because the fact that people can get into people's houses easily, and it also means they can X-ray without, so finding X-rayers is a little bit more difficult. However, finding diamond X-rayers, not that big of an issue unless diamond's showing. So you can see you can't really get that far down, and of course there is a little timer that you do have, and I think that's pretty good. And it does only have 10 uses. It's very short. It does give you about just enough time to like fly. Why don't we see how far we can actually go with this? Okay, we got our Elytra. We're going to set it, and we're going to try and just go up as high as we can. That was really short. That was a really short distance. Of course, you can use it mid-Elytra flight if you want to go even higher. Oh, ooh, that was weird. I didn't hear any sound for that. Yeah, I think overall, because I mean, you can't really get too far with this. I mean, I was actually going super fast. Does it save your speed? It does save your speed. So if you do it enough times, you can potentially build up a really fast speed by scrolling. And usually you do take a bit of damage, no matter what happens. So, oh, let's just get out of there. So yeah, I don't know. I think it could definitely work. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. I mean, you have enough time to do what you need to do, which is look for a base or something. So I think it could potentially work for one. It's a little bit overpowered, but it only has 10 uses and it's very short. Okay, guys, you know what time it is? Break that wall, because now 90% of the wands are complete. All wands have their abilities. You just need to add slight text saying you're on cooldown. So when you try and do it, so that was pretty cringe, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think next episode we will work on the mobs, try and get them completed. I think that'd be cool. And I was thinking about it, and I was talking about how we might end up using diamond hoe or gold hoe, or iron hoe or gold hoe specifically for the wands. Because that might be cool, because in the future we might want to add, for example, more wands, and it'd be nice if they're all grouped together. So I think we might stick to using some gold tools, not the gold tools probably, because I do want to have the gold tools have some sort of special ability, so there's a reason to craft them. Maybe some special enchantments you can get on them or something. Not sure. We still have a lot more work to do before it's released. By a lot, I mean we have to finish the mobs, and then we'll have gotten everything I wanted to be done. We'll have to add the custom crafting recipes. We still have to wait for MBT to be allowed. Armor stand looks pretty sick with the new texture pack. Well, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like it, because if we get 5 likes, then I'll release another episode earlier than I normally do, which is like every 3, 4, 5 days. So be sure to like it. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Share it with your friends so they like it too, so that we can have an early episode, you know. And be sure to subscribe if you're new, so that way you can see these right as they come out, so you can like them, and then I'll be able to make another episode even earlier. Okay, that's the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.